Hello, welcome to my channel. Hope you all had a beautiful weekend. So happy you found me here and that you are enjoying these videos of divine upliftment and support. And if you are, please don't forget to click the like button, the notification, and also subscribe to become part of our community of support, enlightenment, and absolute joy. So I wish you all so much love and light. All right, so as I was tuning in on the energy for this week, this is timeless, even though we're recording this May 16th through the 23rd. I do feel, of course, it was a very intense weekend energetically, and you know, a lot of astrologers talking about this big eclipse in Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio, so I was definitely feeling energetic pressure. What does that feel like? It's sort of like when you put the pressure cooker on the top of the stove and it begins to boil up, and then you know you've got to take it off the heat, right? So I was feeling this intense pressure kind of revving up within me. And you know, I've been doing a lot of work on myself over the years, many years of spiritual energetic work and meditation. I'm very connected to the divine flow in me. So whenever I feel these intense pressures sort of riling up, I always, you know, I just go deeper in with my meditation practice, deeper in with the source, and get really in tune with the flow, right? So overall, it was a pretty good weekend for me. However, I do feel like in the fifth dimensional frequency, there's always a lot going on outside the physical realm, right? So we are divine conscious beings. We're 99% energy. So there's a lot of action going on in the fifth dimensional frequency. So you could have all, you know, if you did have an intense weekend energetically, I do feel like the energy is about to calm down. You could have had very intense dreams. I felt like a lot of action going on in the fifth dimensional frequency, a lot of, you know, people I was connecting with in the dream state. So, you know, pay close attention to what was coming in your dream time, and also throughout this week. If you can't remember your dreams, try to keep a dream journal beside your bed. If you wake up in the middle of the night, just to jot things down that may be coming up, because I do feel there's energy, things being flushed out in the fifth dimensional frequency that may not be so obvious in your current reality. I also feel like what has been stagnant in the collective, and then this, you know, you'll take this how it resonates. So if there's been an area of your life that has been stagnant, you felt like things were moving slow, it comes from a lack of clarity. When we don't have clarity in our lives, we don't really know, we're in the energy of doubt. That means we're not in the alignment of the divine. We're not trusting, we're not connecting with that inner knowing. 9 times out of 10, you're struggling with something that is, you know, where there's a lack of clarity. You do know, your higher consciousness always knows. You have to get out of your own way and allow the flow to step in, allow the flow to come in, right? So I do feel like there's this universe after the hop of this eclipse is going to support the clarity. So I do feel there's going to be revelation and clarity in an area of your life where you may have found stagnation, right? Where you may have been feeling unsure. The energy is going to just sort of sweep out the clutter and allow you to connect with the clarity. So you could be receiving news. The insight could absolutely come from your intuition, but I do feel really good about that energy sort of loosening up. I also feel that and you again, you know, we're going to take this how it resonates, but I do feel like, you know, there's somebody out there that needs to hear that the universe knows what you've been through. The universe has, and the spirit knows what you've been through. And, you know, the loss, the emotional pain, the heartache, the tears, your time is coming. Things are about to swiftly turn in your favor, and I feel like there's an energetic balance that is being restored within your life. So please take that how it resonates. Open yourself, declare it, and say, yes, I receive that. I receive that. I receive that. I deserve love. I deserve harmony. I deserve the absolute most beautiful abundance. And so it is. Align with that truth, because the universe is saying that, you know, you know what you have lost is being restored back and coming back to you 100 million fold. Okay, I do feel also that, you know, as I was connecting in with source, I was feeling energy of the starlight beings, I like to call them. You know, some people refer to them as galactic federation, but there are, you know, dimensions in this universe that exist, right? And so when I connected spirit, I was feeling the energy of the starlight energy this morning, and I was feeling this message. It was kind of sort of an intense message, but you know, they were talking to me about this egomaniac society in which we live here on Earth, right? And what does that mean? It means, you know, many humans, if you think about the percentage of human beings who are actually living each and every single day aligned with the divine, living aligned with their super consciousness and being of service from that energy, it's only really a few thousand people on the planet. So there are 8 billion people on the planet, right? So that's a very, very low number. And, you know, my job here is, now I'm not, of course, I'm not declaring to be, you know, the significant guru or anything like that. However, I do dedicate each and every day to my meditation practice, my spiritual practice, my energy connection to the divine, the Christ consciousness that lives within me. And as I connect into source and I share everything that I receive with you, it's my job to help. If I help one person today connect with the divine, to remember who they are, to come back home to meditation practice and mindfulness practice, to nurture the soul, then I'm doing my job, right? So I do feel like this message, spirit is coming in to say, hey, you are a starlight being, you are energy, you are part of this quantum field, you are one with the cosmic mind of God, you are the source, you are the way, you are the light, you are the truth. Coming back home to this through meditation, through prayer, through mindfulness, helps you nurture the soul. When you nurture the soul, you nurture the one divine being that you are. You're moving the ego-based consciousness out of the way. You're opening the door of the soul and allowing your soul to lovingly guide you each and every single day. This is the call. This is what I'm hearing from spirit, that it's so important for humanity to get in with this vibration, this tune, because without love, the advancement of technology, and there's, you know, the last 100 years there's been so much in terms of advancement of technology. There's going to be so much more. It's almost beyond your sort of wildest dreams at this, you know, whatever you perceive in your terms of concept of what could come up in terms of the advancement of technology. It's just super mind-blowing. But if we lose the energy and connection to the heart, to the divine, then humanity is, you know, really in big trouble. And so important to remember the passion, the holy fire that lives within you. In fact, when I'm in meditation, when I'm connecting to spirit and my own divine energy, I always get very, very warm. I'm very warm right now as I'm tuning in, as I'm connecting in with source. That is the holy fire. That is the Holy Spirit, the passion, the energy, the divine love that you are. This is the call. When you come back home to this and you show up with the divine presence in your life, with every single moment, with every single person you come into, you show up as the divine being that you are, not from the ego-based consciousness. You're serving the higher light, you're serving humanity, you're serving the collective consciousness. So I do feel very strongly that coming into this energy each and every day by nurturing your soul this week. Start now, you know, if you're not doing it now, start now. Because also too, you know, I see a lot of, you know, I've talked about this a little bit before. I just started my TikTok channel and I just started these channels, but, you know, so many people talking about manifestation, right? Manifesting. You got to get this, and in order to get this, blah, 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 right? And the manifestation you're talking about comes from the outside of you. Everything is within you. The divine being, the omniscient, abundant energy is in you. So when you rest in that energy, you take a step back from overthinking, from over striving, from overdoing, and you rest in the energy of the one consciousness. You are in synchronistic vibe. You're in a synchronistic vibe with the divine, with the universe. Everything with the universe is yes, by the way. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, it's always a yes. the karmic response to that is always yes. So be in the energy of the divine. You're going to be in alignment with what it is you are striving. And when you're in the energy of the divine, what you think or what you thought of when you were not in the energy of the divine changes also. And so just take this time to pause this week. Know that clarity is coming. The clarity moves things forward, but the clarity comes from within you. It comes from divine revelation, from being in the energy of the trust, being in the energy of the knowing that everything is working out for you. You kind of have to get out of your own way and allow the cosmic mind of God to speak through you. So I do feel it's going to be a very good week, actually, overall, as long as you're sort of redirecting the energy back within you and knowing that what has, transpired in the past, there's definitely this ending of a big cycle moving into a new cycle. So big changes, I feel, for many of us. But the key message is to come back home to the divine energy that we are, the heart of the being, the heart of the light, the heart of the love, and move with that energy this week and every week, actually. And know that spirit always has your back. The universe always has your back. I have your back. And I wish you so much love and a beautiful week. Namaste.